everybody. It's 9:20. Lawn decorations are very common in neighborhoods around Minnesota. Of course, maybe you've got a garden gnome. Maybe you've got a lovely little carving of a black bear on a stump. Maybe you have a flamingo, a wind chime. So many possibilities.
Maybe you have a cardinal.
Maybe you have a cardinal.
Near the corner of 161st Avenue in Tulip and Andover, one man took his lawn decorations to a whole new level. Our photojournalist Bill Middicky takes us there.
People could be like, what the heck is this guy thinking? I didn't tell anybody. I'm just like, it was in my head. People will go park across the street and then walk over. And I know the minute they park, they're coming to the payphone. People are gonna be like, the guy put a payphone in his front yard. I had no idea in a million years that it would get this kind of attention. One gentleman, he couldn't understand what I was doing. He came by again and he just laughed and laughed and laughed, got off his bike, took a picture. He said, I cannot wait to go home and show my wife that you put a payphone in your front yard. So there was always a seat by the payphone, and I remember the old sign. A friend found one, so I'm like, oh God, I'll take it. I was just Bonnie determined, I'm gonna get this thing working. I was thinking, I'm like, I think I need a newspaper stand. That's what I'm missing, right? So I actually emailed the Star and Tribune and sent a little photo, and he could not believe that that was a working payphone. And they actually sent me a newspaper stand. And actually, they sent me 2 newspaper stands. It's a good laugh, great picture, good memory, good, wow, I remember those days. And I think that's what's happened. I think that's why I'm getting the response from people. If you want to make a call, you know, I forgot that you had to put the money in first, but you know, you pick it up, you hear the dial tone. Yeah, and you don't even hear a dial tone anymore, right? iPhones, yeah. And it's kind of fun to hear the money, you know, ching ching, fall down.
Please deposit $1.
Yeah, it's $1 now, Bill. I think in the day it was a quarter, a dime or something, you know, but it came as $1, so I just went with it. It wasn't about making money, and any money I'd make, I'd give it to a great, you know, charity or something. For years, I've pranked people. We used the Stevie Wonder song, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And so that was kind of my thought process. I'm like, God, as people start to use the phone or check it out, I'm like, I'm gonna call the phone and I'm gonna play Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You. I just think it would be such a hoot to ring the phone while Bill's walking by and you pick it up and I'm playing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just something positive, something to like, again, make somebody smile and laugh.
I didn't realize it cost $1 to use that payphone.
I remember back in the days when I had penny loafers and we took the pennies out and you put dimes in case you needed to make that emergency phone call. It was 20 cents. That tells you how old I am.
It's crazy how we were all able to survive in a time where we didn't have those other phones in our hands every moment of every day. Isn't it?
Such simpler times.
You don't have your phone with you for 30 seconds and you're freaking out.
Brandy had us bring it to her on the set today because she didn't have it.
I mean, I'm guilty of it myself.
Yes.
So Brian Davis says that he found his payphone and the stand through refurbishing and restoration companies that were online. So you could probably find one yourself if you want to set one up in your front yard.
Last week here on Minnesota Live, our executive producer, Mike Marcotte, brought us his list of weekend happenings. And one of the events was something called a Booyah Roundup.